Man, when the process of producing a gas cylinder is so safe, and since they've been in existence, since they've been producing CNG, there has never been a casualty.
The cylinders that they use for CNG is different. It's actually stronger than cooking gas cylinders.
You know that this thing is 100% safe. It's the safest. It's safer than fuel. It's cleaner. It's more economical. There's no everything advantage.
As you can see, celebrities like Ola of Lagos, Basketmouth, and even TuBaba have begun to market Tinubu's petrol to CNG car conversion scheme as safe. But is conversion the safest or the smartest way to go? Hello, my name is Chiamaka Dike, and here's the gist. Now, I'm here to categorically state that CNG is not a safe alternative for petrol. But before we get into that, let's even understand why CNG is even an option in the first place. On May 29, 2023, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu made a decision that will result in the country's worst cost of living crisis in a generation, and that was removing the fuel subsidies. Transportation costs skyrocketed because the prices of petrol increased from 163 naira to 1,030 naira. For context, that's not even just 100, but a 488% increase in petrol prices in just 19 months. Nigeria is estimated to hold at least 209 trillion square cubic feet of natural gas, making it the largest natural gas reserve holder in Africa and the 8th largest natural gas reserve holder in the world. Government authorities felt that with the Compressed Natural Gas Initiative that rolled out in August, CNGI, transport fares will reduce by 50%, and at least 11 million of Nigeria's cars will be converted to the CNG tank. But while this sounds like such a great solution, here's why it cannot work in reality. Is that conversion doesn't come cheap. According to a report by the AP, Nigerians would have to spend 20 times the minimum monthly wage, which is 70k, to actually convert their cars to CNG. And when you do the calculations on that is 1.4 million naira. Sometimes you could get it for a steal of 750,000 naira, but that's if you're lucky. Right now, CNG costs from about 200 to 230 naira, while your premium motor spirit or petrol costs about 1,030 naira, which makes CNG the obvious choice. But what they would not tell you is that if you're going long distances, you would have to refuel your CNG tank more than your petrol tank, because CNG just seems to have a lower energy density. The third reason is that there are fewer CNG fuel stations than your petrol fuel stations. Right now, there are only 13 states in the whole of 36 states in Nigeria that have your CNG filling stations. CNG tanks are extremely bulky, and because they're extremely bulky, you would have to keep them somewhere in your car, preferably the booth. So if you're the type of person that keeps spare tires, spanners, equipment and the like, you might have to find another place to store them, because those CNG tanks are going to take up majority of your booth. Not all cars are equipped to handle CNG conversion. If you have a car that is less than 10 years old with modern fuel injecting systems, then yes, it can take the conversion. But cars that are older than 10 years and still have a carburetor stand no chance with a CNG car conversion. And if you attempt to try it, then this is what happens.
The explosion of a CNG gas cylinder at the NIPCO CNG fill-up station in the suburbs of Benin City has raised some concerns.
Now that you know the implications, will you still convert your petrol car to a CNG? Let us know in the comments.